Hey everyone, it's Cathy, and today I'm going to be sharing my top 25 Amazon purchases for the year 2025. I went through all of my purchases and I picked the hidden gems, the everyday essentials, the things that have truly helped me in some way or helped to improve my life, and the things that I reach for time and again. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you'll go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you could help me get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year, that would mean so much to me. It is totally free and I upload 2 videos a week. Today I'm partnering with decor to share some of their Black Friday sales that will be happening on Amazon. And I have a few sweaters, a dress, and a vest, and this is one of the gorgeous sweaters. But more on that in a few moments. Before we begin, how many Amazon orders do you think that I have made so far this year? And we're only halfway through November. Go ahead and guess and let me know in the comments. I made 123 so far this year, and I'm sure there will be many more before the end of the year. If you suffer with sore feet, plantar fasciitis, or you are on your feet all day, you might want to get a pair of these. I just got these this week and I love them. I had purchased a less expensive pair about a month or so ago, and they're in my slippers, but I wanted a pair that could go in my shoes because my foot is really bothering me. I have plantar fasciitis and I wanted something with a little more support. These are great. They got all kinds of 5-star reviews, but they have a lot of cushiony support, but it really holds the arch of the foot up and it just makes my foot feel good whenever I'm wearing these. So I wear a size 10 shoe and I just ordered, whatever size they recommended. They're for men or women. They've got different colors. So go check them out. I really do like them, and so far they have been, helping me deal with the pain. I really liked this UPF rash guard that I bought for whenever I was in Hawaii back in February. On my first trip to Hawaii a few years back, I got really bad 3rd-degree sunburn, and it was so painful and so awful. So now whenever I can wear like clothing to cover my body to protect me from the sun, I opt to go that way. You still have to wear sunscreen on all of the other parts of your body that are exposed to the sun, but this just gives me the reassurance that I'm not going to burn on my back or my shoulders, because you can burn so quickly and easily, not only from the sun, but also from the wind. So if you're going anywhere this winter where you need some sun protection, you might want to pick yourself up one of these. So I have been buying decor clothing for many years now, and last month they sent me some tops, and you really did enjoy seeing them. So they reached out and said, can we send you a few more pieces so you can share our sale? So they're having a Black Friday Cyber Monday sale on Amazon from November 20th to December 1st. So look for the letter up in the corner. I'm going to use letters for the decor clothing and numbers for everything else just to make it easy. So there's going to be a letter and number up in the corner, and then you can find the corresponding number down below in the pinned comment. And the first item that I have to share with you is this gorgeous fall dress. I think this is the perfect little black dress that every woman should have in her closet. I really think that it's very flattering. It's very slimming. I love that it has a V-neck. It has some texture to the material, so it adds interest, makes it look more elevated. It's so comfortable. I really like how I look wearing it. You could wear this dress so many different ways. You could style it casually with like loafers or running shoes or ballet flats. If you want something, for New Year's Eve, if you're going out, pop on a nice red lip color, some heels, a sparkly handbag. And this dress is so versatile. I think that it's one that every woman should have in her closet, and it's one that I look forward to wearing. I really like this crew neck pullover sweater. It's available in lots of different colors, and I chose this light green. All of my sizing will be listed alongside the color and the link for each item that I'm showing you. I'm wearing a size XXL. It's really a nice sweater that is going to keep me warm, but it's not heavy. Sometimes you put sweaters on, they just feel so heavy. This isn't. It just feels nice and cozy. I will say, if you are a little modest You can see through it, so you may want to wear like a nude colored bra, or maybe just like a camisole underneath. I think they also have like this gorgeous blue color, lots of different colors. You know, I love my blues, my pinks, my blacks, but I just wanted to try the green just to step out of my comfort zone and see what it's like. But this is a really well-made sweater, and I think it's a really, also the texture to it, it also elevates the sweater. So I think that it's a nice addition to have to your wardrobe. This sweater looks great with jeans. It looks great, you know, with black slacks. It's certainly a type of sweater you could wear to the office. So I also really like this one. I'm really blown away by their puffer vest. And this is something that I wear a lot during the fall and some days during the winter whenever, you know, it's not too cold. I love putting on a nice heavy sweater and then just a vest, especially if we're going to be in the car for a long time. I love that this vest has two pockets that zip. That's really handy. Because say if I go for a walk, I usually put my phone in a pocket and then zip the pocket and I don't have to worry about it falling out. I always like to go with black. It's just a, you know, very neutral color. Doesn't matter what color top you're wearing under it. It's very well made. It's comfortable. And I think it would be very easy to pack. Say if you're going, you know, on a little ski holiday and you just want like a vest to take with you, I think that this is the perfect addition to your wardrobe. I love this cardigan and I love how it's two-toned. Now I'm just wearing it buttoned up because that's how I like to wear a cardigan, just by itself. But you could also, if you wanted to, you know, wear it open. So if you had like a t-shirt or a camisole underneath, pop the cardigan on, you know, push the sleeves up a bit. It's available in so many different pretty colors. It's well made. I love blue. I love the light blue accent. I think that it just really elevates it. I think that it's a much nicer look than say if it would have just been all one color. So that's a nice touch. A cardigan, again, is just so versatile to have. And, you know, this is a type of cardigan, you can wear it for all 4 seasons. Something like this, you know, is also handy to have in the summertime. Say if you're going into a restaurant, you know how they like to blast the air conditioning. This is a great piece to have. I really love all of the 5 pieces that I have showed you today, but this is my absolute favorite. You know I am a sucker for pink. You know that I love a V-neck. I love a quarter zip. This sweater has everything. It is just so nice and soft. It's just so cozy and it's warm. Like I can feel that I'm really nice and toasty. So this is going to be amazing to wear during the cold winter days coming. But the pink, it's just such a gorgeous, vibrant pink. And you know I love pink. And pink is also great to wear as we get older because sometimes, you know, we tend to get pale in the face. Wearing something like a beautiful pink close to your face just brings like a nice glow, almost like a natural blush to your face. I think it's very, very flattering. I love the neckline, the collar. You know, I can pop it like this. I can lay it flat. I love the zip. You can control, you know, how deep you want the V to go. You can push the sleeves up. I love the texture. This is by far, so far, my favorite sweater that I have found this year. I truly do genuinely love it. And again, so versatile. Wear it with jeans, joggers, slacks. It's the perfect sweater to have in your wardrobe. So if you're interested in any of the items that Dokutu has sent me today, you can be sure to go check out all the links in the pinned comment. And the sale runs on Amazon from November 20th to December 1st. Thank you, Dokutu, for sharing these items with me. If you need a sleeve to protect your tablet, this is the perfect one. I had to replace my iPad earlier this year, picked this up back in January. I use it when I'm traveling. I put my iPad in here. There's also another zippered compartment you can put your cords in. It's a really great thing to have. Next up is this pen that I found on Amazon, and it's for iPads or tablets, and you just like tap it so you see the light comes on, but this is so cool. So here's my iPad. You can use it like to draw, to write anything. It's just amazing. So if you need a stylus for your iPad, That's why I bought it. So I could just, like tap things like this. But now I'm using the pen all the time because say if I get like something that I have to sign and I don't want to like print it out and take a picture of it, turn it into a PDF, I can just like sign my name and it's really great. And the best part is I got it on sale. I think it's regular 60 bucks and I got it for $19.99 because it's white. They have all different colors. The colored ones I think are more expensive. They're at the regular price. But oh my goodness, if you have an iPad or a tablet, this is so handy. And then I take my sleeve, put it in there, and throw my pencil in here and good to go. Everything is secure, perfect for travel. Number 6 is this Amazon denim skirt. I bought this in the summertime and it is really well made for the price point. A denim skirt is just, handy to have in your wardrobe. It's just one of those pieces that if you are going somewhere warm this winter or, if you want to wear it with tights and some nice boots for the winter, it's just a really nice look and it's available in, I think, 4 different rinses. You can get black, white, medium rinse, and possibly a dark rinse. But it's very, very well made. I bought this candle warmer lamp because I love to have a nice scent going throughout the house. But sometimes if I'm busy, I want to know that like there's not an open flame. Say if I was burning a candle because of my cat, I don't want him, tipping it over and setting the house on fire. So this candle warmer is great. It does come with a timer. You can set it for different lengths. So it just basically, it's a little bulb that heats the candle up and the wax melts. And then, the scent is dispersed throughout the house. I will say my wicks, anyways, on my candles, I'm not able to light them after because the wick seems to bend over and you can't light it. But, that's fine. It's just a nice way that you can reuse the same candle for lots of times and get the scent. I completely forgot to mention my under the sink organizer. This has really helped keep things neat underneath the sink. I like this one because it has a drawer that you can actually pull out. So anything to do with organization, I really enjoy, and this is a great one. I had to upgrade my iPhone because that's what I use to take all of my B-roll for my videos, but I needed a power bank because say when I'm traveling or if I'm away from home, I find whenever I take a lot of videos, it seems to suck up the juice in my phone. So I needed a power bank, picked this one up. I had used this one when I was away in Africa because my daughter's boyfriend lent us his to use. So I just went out and I bought the same one for myself. I think this would make a great gift for someone for the holidays as well because it's really handy to have an extra power bank in your purse or your bag because you just never know when you're going to get caught and your phone's gonna, need to get charged. Number 10 is Buddy's water fountain. Buddy is my cat. We bought him this water fountain back in April and he loved it. He still loves it, but lately he's been spilling the water out of it because he thinks it's a swimming pool. So now we have to put like a tray underneath it to catch the water. But it's great. You just got to give it a good cleaning, every 3 to 4 days. I try and dump the water out every day, put fresh water from the fridge in. But once a week, I'll take it apart and really give it a deep cleaning. And it's really important for cats, especially male cats, to drink water because they can get crystals in their urine and it's very painful and very expensive if you have to take them to the vet. And cats do like to have like a fresh water source. So rather than just their water sitting in their bowl all day, this just has a quiet pump where it's recirculating the water and, they feel that the water is safe to drink. I love these little appetizer tongs. I got a set of 4 for the summer because whenever we have like a barbecue and have people over and I have like pickles, cheese, all different things out, I just like to have little tongs or little, serving forks. These are great. This would make a great gift. Use these all of the time. They're also great for ice cubes if you know somebody, that has a bar. There's just so many different uses. You could use them for desserts, just anything. It's always handy to have these things in your kitchen because you just never know when you might need them. I bought myself a new pair of UGG slippers this year, and it is the Tasman 2. They're a slip-on. I still have my UGG Ainsley slippers that I love and wear every day, but but I also wanted, another pair just to, change things. I've been wearing UGG slippers for years. They last forever. They are so worth the money because you just can't kill them. Like, I think my first pair of UGG slippers lasted me like 10 years and the sole was still brand new. It's just that my toes had worn a hole out of the front. So worth every penny if you want the look, but not the price tag. I have also linked to a similar slipper by Dream Pairs that look equally as nice. I wear these beaded bracelets in pretty much all of my fashion videos. They are from Amazon. I love them. And if they were to break, I would repurchase and buy another set. They come as a set of 5, but the thing that I like about them is that they're stretch bracelets. You just, fit them on over your hand, but they're in different sizes. So they're just, rather than wearing just one beaded bracelet, it kind of looks more elevated when you have a few on. And if you don't like gold, they're also available in silver. I bought this monogram bag and it lives in my car because where I live, plastic bags are banned. So you have to bring your own bags whenever you go into a store. So say I'm going like into the dollar store or into HomeSense, I'll just take this bag in with me and, fill it up with whatever I bought and take it home. It's really well made. I got it with my initial on. Comes with all different initials. It may even come without an initial. I'm not 100% sure, but totally worth the price. And I think that if you were giving a gift, instead of, putting it in a gift bag, you could just like wrap whatever it is you purchase, put it in this bag, hand it to the person. And I think it makes a really nice gift and it's thoughtful and it's recyclable because you're always going to use it. I've had Bose headphones for many years. Mine were falling apart. So because I need quiet whenever I'm editing my videos, I bought this wireless headphone set. And my other pair that you plug in, they just stay in my travel bag and I take them for on the airplane. But they're starting to fall apart like in the ears. But I know you can buy the new earmuffs or whatever you call them. But I love Bose products and I really like these wireless ones because I can also pair them to my phone. And whenever I want to go for a walk, I just put my headphones on. I don't like those headphones you put in your ears. I just find that they hurt my ear. Although I did find a pair off of Amazon earlier this year that isn't too bad, but I still prefer the over-the-ear kind. I've also bought this tablet stand and it is great. It holds your tablet or your iPad. It's great, say, if, you're learning how to knit, you can have it playing in front of you. I bought it so whenever I'm doing exercising, I can have my tablet there and it's big enough I can see without my glasses. I find if I'm just watching on my phone, I can't see that well because I still need glasses for close up. So it's perfect for that. So I just put my exercise video on and, I'm good to go. I think one of the purchases this year from Amazon that has really made me happy is my faux olive tree. And I love it. I've always wanted one. I have bought other ones, didn't like them, returned them, saw this one and grabbed it. Now the only thing is I need to find a pot and I still haven't found a pot that I like. So I'm going to get, some fake moss and get a nice pot. I want one that looks like cement but isn't cement. And I know I'm just going to wait until I find the one that I like and then I'm going to be happy. But it just makes me think of Greece and the Mediterranean, and I don't know, it just, it's another layer to add to your decorating, and it just kind of warms up a spot. So if you watch my monthly Amazon haul videos, you would have seen this, I think back in June. This is a ceramic orchid pot. I bought myself an orchid. I usually don't like real plants because it's just one more thing I have to take care of, and I'm kind of tapped out. I don't need another job right now. But at least an orchid, I know, like give it a quarter cup of water every Sunday and it's going to live for months. And it did. And then all the flowers fell off and I just threw it out because I can't be bothered, trying to nurse it back to life for the next year and a half. So I really liked this. It's a nice, generous size. It has holes in it because it's really important for orchids for their roots to be able to breathe. It comes with a saucer and there is a drain in the bottom, but there's this little, I don't know what to call it, like a mesh piece that you can put on the bottom. It covers the hole and then you just put your orchid pot in there. It's really pretty just sitting on like the kitchen island whenever the orchid has a flower. It's very, very nice. And I love the white, and it just looks elevated. So if you watch me regularly, you would have known about the magnetic spoon saga. I wanted a pair of magnetic spoons, and I bought this pair originally, and it was supposed to come with a leveler, but it didn't have the leveler. And I was just so annoyed because that was the reason why I wanted that particular set. So I was going to send them back, but then I thought, oh no, I'll just keep them. But I did go ahead and I bought another set with the leveler. The leveler is key, ladies, because say if you're measuring, I don't know, cinnamon, you can just go like that, and it just, you're going to get the exact amount that you're supposed to get. I love that they're magnetic. I love that they aren't put together on a key ring. I know I could take them off of the ring, but I don't want to. So then if I just need, one, and it says 3/4 teaspoons or 3.75 ml, these are made to go in like glass jars. If your spices are still in jars, or it has this end, which you could use for liquids. So love these, use them all the time. And I love that if I only have to use one, I only have to wash one. But the thing that I really like about them is that they're magnetic, so they're not gonna, stray too far from each other. If you like to get your nails done with gel nail polish, I think this manicure is almost like 4 weeks old now. I'm going this week to get it done. I've already cut my nails myself, but that's beside the point. I bought this gel nail polish remover kit because sometimes you don't feel like you want to take a break from getting your nails done, but you don't want to go and pay $20 just to get the old polish taken off. So I bought this kit off of Amazon. It comes with 2 steps. The first is you paint it on your nails, and then after about 5 to 7 minutes, you're going to see your nails bubble up. They're going to look like they have warts. Then it comes with 2 steel nail tools, and you just scrape the polish off. And then after that, you take the second bottle of stuff, and it's nail oil. So you just put it on your nails and you rub all over your cuticles. It works wonderful. So if you like gel nails, maybe you want to do them at home, this is another option on how to remove them. But I will tell you the trick to getting this to work is you have to buff or make the top coat kind of rough. So you got to take like a nail file first just to rough it up. Then the product, you put it on, and then it has this chemical reaction, and it's super easy to take off. So my business has really gotten really busy this year, and I need something to stay organized because most of the time I just store things up in here, but I'm finding that my files get lost. So I saw this, it's just so gorgeous. I was just drawn to the colors, the design. It's just a basic planner. I think it was under $20. They're full pages. You can write things out. They have like a full month. Most important for us Canadians, they have our Canadian holidays. Canada Day. Lots of planners don't have our Canadian holidays. This one does, at least for July. And then there's a whole list on the back, all the different holidays. So hopefully this is going to help me stay organized in 2026 because that's one of my goals is for 2026. I have to get better organized because some days I just can't remember everything I'm supposed to. I love this candle and I burnt it up. It's gone. So I'm going to have to get another one. It's by Scents. It burns 100% clean. Lots of times, candles will burn with that black soot. I don't like that. This candle for the price, it really filled the house with a beautiful scent. I had the eucalyptus mint. That's a really nice one. But I noticed that all the different scents, the jar comes in a different color. So I'm going to see if I can find one, maybe cinnamon or cloves for the holidays. Because this particular one burns for 70 hours and they have a larger one. I think it burns for like 110 or 120 hours. Also would make a really nice gift. If you follow my fashion videos, you know that I have a lot of shoes and I needed to get them off the floor and get things under control and organized. So I bought this shoe rack. I forget how many pairs of shoes it's supposed to hold, but it does a great job. And now my shoes are all organized by type of shoe and color, and there's lots of room for more shoes. So The other thing I want to point out about this organizer, if you don't want it all like one, you can split it in two. So you have like two smaller organizers. Maybe, you know, you only need a small one for your bedroom closet, and then you want another one for at the front door for that closet. So that's a good thing about this particular organizer. I usually don't wear dresses in the wintertime because it's just too darn cold. But then I saw these plus size fleece lined tights on Amazon. They fit true to size, and you can see I'm wearing them with this red Spanx dress. And I think now that I will maybe be more prone to wear a dress in the winter because, you know, they're nice and toasty. They kept me nice and warm. They come in black. They're sheer brown, I think. I think I looked the other day and there was like now 5 different choices, like colors. They're very inclusive. They go, I think, from XXL up to a 6X. So just take your measurements and go by their measuring chart, bang on. And they are the first pair of tights where they were reasonably easy to put on, because, you know, sometimes putting on tights or pantyhose can be a real pain, and I hate them. That's why I don't wear them. But these I'm really impressed for the price. They're very, very well made. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what is your #1 favorite thing that you bought from Amazon in 2025. And remember to click that subscribe button and help me to get to 100,000 subscribers, please. I saved the best for last. Well, it's not the best, I mean, but it's cute. And I'm talking about these imitation diamond dangling earrings. These are so cute. They're perfect for the holiday season. Perfect if you have a party or a wedding to go to. If you're going on a cruise, you know, and you want to dress up for captain's night, they're super cute. I also got this imitation like tennis bracelet. I've had this for years from Amazon. It really looks real. Very, very comfortable, you know, easy to wear. I think they're super cute. I'm even going to wear them, you know, in November and December if I'm just wearing like jeans or my Spanx pants with a sweater. I just, you know, I'm doing it for me. Makes me happy. And it's really important to do things every day, at least one thing that brings you joy. So if you enjoyed my video, I hope that you give it a like, and thanks so much for tuning in today. And I'll be sure to link my Amazon playlist here. I also have an Amazon Black Friday video coming out. I have an Amazon gift guide coming out. I really like Amazon because I can buy something, it's at my house the next day. You know, you can find pretty much anything you're looking for on there. And they're one of the companies that I think ship to people also that live in remote areas. So I don't know, that's one of the reasons why I like to shop for Amazon. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.